was more worried about this battery thing as well.
Is it worth on trying to move you?
Not at this stage. I've only got 3 minutes. The lesson starts.
Well, we put you against the bathroom door.
No, I haven't got time soon.
No.
Yeah, thanks. So if you could talk to her, would be great. 请 Ciao, Michael.
Hello, Mr. Rick.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Now, for some reason, I've got my headphones on. Hang on. So I'm in Thailand this week.
Oh, you're going for travel.
Yeah, come to visit my relatives.
Oh, you have a relative on Thailand?
Yeah, I'm sure I've told you this, but hang on a moment. I'm just getting the for some reason, need to hear you on my headphones. Yes, I have relatives here. I think I've told you my family, my father is Thai.
Oh. Yeah, I do know that your father is Thai, but I didn't know that you have a relative on Thailand.
Just trying to
Hey.
connect the headphones. Try that. So, can you still hear me, Mike?
Yeah, but the mic got a lot lower.
It's lower, is it?
Yes.
Okay, so how do I make that louder? Okay. So, can you still hear me, Michael?
Yes, I can still hear you.
Is it loud enough?
I mean, it is loud enough for people to hear, but I don't think it's that loud.
Right. Okay, you might just have to turn me up at your end. Okay. All right. Hello, Kian. Can you hear me?
I can still hear you. It's a
good.
little bit busy,
Okay, as long as you can still hear, I can hear you fine. Zong ha, nok ha, chao gon. How are you, nok ha?
Great, thank you.
Good. Hear me. Bao ling, chao gon bao ling.
Teacher,
How are you, Bao ling?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. And Feng Ling, Chen Chao Feng Ling.
Hello, teacher.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, good.
Okay, can everyone please turn their cameras on? So I can see you, thank you. Okay, so Feng Ling, what have you been doing? I haven't seen you for a while.
I have traveled with my family to beach and
Yeah, where have you been?
I travel to Hạ Long and so I can study.
Okay, so you've been to Halong. Well, I hope you've had a good time. Okay, so who have we got so far? So we've got, I can see Bao Ming, Feng Ling, Kian. Bao Ling, Nok Ha, Viet Ang. How are you, Viet Ang?
I'm good.
Good.
Teacher.
That's good. Welcome to class. So, Kian, did you receive my email again?
Sorry, but I would say not yet.
Not
It's
yet.
still the same mail that you sent me for
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So I'm not sure why, because I'm using your address. So you are not you're not getting any email from me at all. Is that right?
I have received your email, your last email, but yeah, I haven't seen my mark for my task yet.
You haven't seen the mark for your time. Okay. After the lesson, I will try send it again to you, but I'm not sure why. So you are receiving my email, but not the attachment. Is that right?
Yes. I read emails, and at first I read that I think you just visit Thailand for 5 days. I think yeah, it's just a holiday. No, it's 5 weeks.
That's right. That's right.
Why you have to take that so long?
Yeah. Oh, because I'm visiting my relatives here and travel around a little bit. So it's a bit like a holiday for me.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's why. Okay, everyone, we will get started. So welcome to class. Good to see you all. So as I was just saying to Bao Ming and Nok Kian, I'm coming to you today from Thailand. So much warmer than New Zealand is at the moment. So I guess about the same temperature as in Hanoi. It's about 30 degrees here this morning, but it's been raining quite a lot while I've been here. How is the weather in Hanoi today, Nok Ha?
Yeah, it's just got rain last night, so
Right.
it's kind of comfortable, not too
Okay.
much hot.
Okay, good. So I guess similar to what I have at the moment. All right, so we will start, everyone. So I will quickly show you what we are going to do today once I can share the screen with you. Okay. So the first thing we're going to be doing today is I have a short test for you. We're going to be doing some speaking practice. And then we're going to be looking at how to answer process diagram questions. Now, we haven't done much of this because process questions don't come up much in the exam. But of course, you do need to practice this just in case it does, or just in case you do get a process question. So we will look at that. We will start to look at that. But first of all, before we do some speaking for this morning, I'm going to give you just this quick test. Okay, this is just this. I've given you a test like this before. So again, this is just revision. Help you remember this, how to choose the correct word to complete these sentences. So these are phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs. Okay, so phrasal verbs, I will just quickly show you here. Okay, a phrasal verb, actually, I'll get you to read. Kian, can you read this for me, please? Kian.
A phrasal verb is an idiomatic phrase consisting of a verb and another element, typically either adverb, as in breakdown, or preposition C2 or a combination of both such as look down on.
Okay, good. Thank you, Kian. So just idiomatic phrase just means a phrase that is common to a language, but that usually is like some sort of not quite slang, but kind of almost like informal use. Idiomatic phrase. That's what it means. Okay, a little bit informal sometimes, but the important thing to remember here, a phrasal verb is just a verb and another word. Okay, like look down. Okay, look up, break down. These are phrasal verbs. Okay, they are verb and another word that go together. All right, so what I want you to do now, everyone, and I want you to send me the answer. There are just 8 questions. Okay, 8 questions. Please send me your answer in chat. Okay, to all 8 at once. So not one at a time, please, not one at a time. Please send me all 8 at once in chat. Okay, so very simple. You just choose the correct word to complete the sentence. And I will just check to see who else has joined us. Okay. Chan Bao. Hello, Chan. Can you hear me?
Hello, teacher Rick.
How are you, Chan?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yeah. It's a little bit quiet, but I can hear you. And Kak Zung, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, welcome to class, Kak Zung. Okay, please, I hope you heard what I was saying before. So you have to choose the correct word to complete these sentences. 8 of them. As soon as you have finished all 8, please send me your answer in chat. See if you can get 100%. Okay, thank you, Nok Ha. I will just mark yours now, Nok Ha. Okay, Nok Ha, 5 out of 8. Okay, you got 5 correct. Thank you, Michael. I can see yours now. I'll just mark them. Oh, Michael, 7 out of 8. Just one wrong. 7 out of 8.
Is it probably the 30th?
Is it which one do you have wrong? It's the last one, Michael.
Oh,
Last one. Last one.
I knew I was going to be wrong.
Very close. Okay, everyone, this shouldn't take very long. Okay, thank you, Chan. Okay, 4 out of 8, Chan. Thank you. Okay, Bao Ling, looking at yours now. Okay, very good, Bao Ling. You got 7 out of 8. 7. Kian, I'm looking at yours now. Five out of 8, Kian. 5. Okay, Kakzun, looking at yours. Six out of 8, Kakzun. 6. Okay, Feng Ling, looking at yours. Okay, Feng Ling, well done. 7. Feng Ling, 7 out of 8. Viet Ang, looking at yours now. Okay, 4 out of 8, Viet Ang. Feng Ni, Chao Gon.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Feng Ni?
I'm good.
Good. Are you doing the test, Feng Ni?
No, I just joined class.
Okay, all right, that's fine. Okay, everyone, I think that is everyone apart from Feng Ni. Okay, so, Michael,
Yeah,
can you please read number 1?
with the answer or without the answer?
Correct, with the answer, with the correct answer.
Okay. So the first part sets out the main arguments against a centralized system.
Good. Okay, everyone, the first part sets out. Okay, sets out is correct for this sentence, sets out. There is no such phrase, by the way, as touches out. There is starts out would be correct, but not in this sentence. So you will never hear a sentence with the word touches out, okay? Starts out can be correct, but not in this sentence. Must be sets out. You set out an argument, okay? Set out, not start out an argument. You always set out. Kian,
Yes.
number 2, please.
Number 2 is the results are based on the sample of 500 full-time employees.
Good. These results are based on, okay? Must be based on, okay? Arrived on and set on are just not correct, okay? Results are always based on. Many of these phrasal verbs, by the way, are very common collocations. They often go together. So based on. So you will never hear arrived on or set on, always based on. Okay, Feng Ling, number 3, Feng Ling.
This goes back to an early point about privatization.
Okay, I'll just check this word, Feng Ling. This word here is pronounced privatization. Can you say it, please?
Privatization.
Okay, one more time, please, Feng Ling. Privatization.
Privatization.
Good, Feng Ling. What it means, everyone, privatization means when you have a company which is maybe owned by the government, okay, it is then sold to a private buyer, okay, that's as privatization. So it's when a company is either owned by the government or is maybe owned by some organization, such as, I don't know, a school owned by the education department, which is then sold to a private person. That is called privatization. Feng Ling, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, that's what privatization is. Okay, this is quite a common word in English. This happens to companies all the time. Okay, so the correct answer, as Feng Ling said, is goes. This goes back. Okay, you can have turns back, but not in this sentence. It has to be goes back. This goes back. Okay, and yeah, moves back. You can have that in other sentences, but not this one. Okay, thank you, Feng Ling. Bao Ling. Okay, that by the way, Bao Ling, was the only one you got wrong. Okay. All right, Bao Ling, number 4, please. Number 4.
This section will relate together the most important similarities and differences between two products.
Okay, can you turn your microphone up, please, Feng Ling? Sorry, Bao Ling. Bao Ling, sorry. Very hard to hear, Bao Ling.
Can you hear me?
Okay, that's a little bit better, but you sound a long way away, Bao Ling. Okay, so everyone, the answer is actually bring. You will bring together. Okay, so you will never hear relate together or base together. You never hear this in English, okay? It is always bring together. You bring together two people, you bring together two chemicals, you bring together two things, okay? It's always bring together. Number 4 is bring together. Knock hard.
Yes.
Number 5, please.
In the introduction, I will start out by explaining the general principle of this theory.
Good. Okay, start off. Okay, you can have move off and you can have set off, but not in this sentence, okay? The only one that makes sense in this sentence, it just means start off means to begin. Start off means to begin. In the introduction, I will begin by explaining. I will start off by explaining. So it must be start off. Okay, number 6, Viet Ang. Viet Ang.
In the last session, I will sum up the main points that I have discussed in this essay.
Good, that is correct. Okay, in the last section, I will sum up. Sum up, okay, is the same as summary, means the same as summary. Okay, so always you sum up the main points. You will summarize the main points. And number 7, Bao, number 7.
With respect to the second group of cases, we arrive at a completely different conclusion.
Good. Okay, we arrive at, has to be arrive at for this sentence. Okay, you never hear draw at. You could hear pick at, but that would be for a completely different sentence, means something completely different. Okay, you arrive at a conclusion. Okay, you always arrive at a conclusion. Always arrive at. Okay, and the last one of these, Kakzong, number 8, please.
In the next section, I would like to turn to another region of the country, the South.
Good. Turn to. Okay. Some people a little bit confused by this. Some people put come to another region of the country, okay, which could be correct, but turn to is actually a better choice for the sentence. Okay, turn to is the more common collocation. In this section, or in the section, I would like to turn to another region of the country. You turn to another region just like the same way you turn to another page. I will turn to another page in this book. Turn to. Okay, so it must be turn to. Okay, so nobody got 8, but congratulations to, was it Fung Ling and Bao Ming, both got 7, which is pretty good. All right. Time to do some speaking. Okay, now most of you will know these words already, but I'm just going to review them with you or revise them with you again, and then I'm going to get you to use them, okay, in your answers to the questions, some questions that I will give you. Okay, so these are words you use when you are transitioning or linking. To transition just means to change. Okay, so when you are changing between one idea or another, or linking two ideas, okay, can often use this word also, transitioning. Okay, you use words like this. Hong Ling.
Yes.
Okay, can you please read first word for me?
Also.
Okay, Bao Ling, second word, please.
Yes, also,
Yeah,
furthermore,
next word, please.
moreover, in
So,
addition,
okay, that's all right. And the next word, please. Nok ha. Can you please read the last word?
Another
phrase.
point to consider is
Another point to consider is, okay, so these are all synonyms, by the way. You can use any of these. So also, furthermore, moreover, in addition, another point to consider. Okay, like I said, most of you know these already, so I won't spend any time on them. Okay, this is when you want to add another idea. Okay, this is where you want to add an idea, which is maybe an opposite idea. Okay, when you want to show a contrasting idea. Okay. Viet Ang.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, can you please read the first one? First two,
Uh,
actually. First two, Viet Ang, first two.
However,
First, what is the first one? The first two.
on the other hand,
Yep. And the
however,
second one, good, that is enough. So remember, on the other hand, and however, these are phrases you use when you are introducing an idea, okay, which is different, okay, which maybe is the opposite of the idea you've talked about. Again, I won't spend too much time on these because most of you know these. Bao, bao.
Yes,
Bao, oi.
yes, I'm here, teacher.
Good. Okay, everyone, please be ready to talk because I'm going to come around each of you quickly. Can you please read the next two, numbers 3 and 4, Bao? Sorry, Bao, I can't hear you.
Conversely, and in contrast.
In contrast, good. Okay, conversely and in contrast. Okay, all right. These again are synonyms, all right, for when you want to introduce an idea that is maybe the opposite of an idea you have just talked or written about. Okay, in contrast, conversely, however, on the other hand. Okay, so you need to know these, all right, because they will help you sound more fluent when you are talking about different ideas. And the last two is when you want to introduce ideas which are similar. Kaksung, Kaksung.
Yes.
Can you read the last two, please?
Similarly, likewise.
Good. Similarly and likewise. Okay, these are when you have another idea that is similar to the first idea that you have spoken or written about. Okay, and then the last set here, Feng Ni.
Yes.
Okay, can you please read the first three here?
Therefore,
Yeah, next one.
as a reason,
Yeah, and the next one.
as a consequence.
Good, as a consequence. So everyone, these three all mean the same. Okay, therefore, as a result, as a consequence. And it's useful to know synonyms because, of course, it shows how good your vocabulary is. Yes, you could say therefore all the time. Okay, you could say that. But okay, but it is better, okay, if you know some other ways of saying this. So these are all synonyms. So again, just to review this, when you want to add more information, okay, you use these words. Also, furthermore, moreover, in addition, okay? When you want to talk about an idea that is maybe the opposite or different to an idea you've just talked about, you use these. On the other hand, however, conversely, or in contrast. When you want to talk about an idea or something you have just talked about that is similar, you use similarly and likewise. And then at the end, when you are giving a talk or writing an essay, therefore, as a result, as a consequence. Okay, now we're going to do some speaking practice. I encourage you to use some of these. All right, so okay, Feng Ni, I'm going to start with you. Can you hear me, Feng Ni?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a part 1 question, okay, Feng Ni? And so I want you to give me an answer that is just 2 or 3 sentences. Okay? Okay, for me, we're going to be talking about animals. Animals, okay? Are there any wild animals in Vietnam, Phung Ni?
Yes, of course. In Vietnam, we have many different type of wild animal, like tiger, um, elephant. Yes, some animals like that.
Okay, good. Like a tiger or an elephant. Okay, remember, need to use the article an, like a tiger or an elephant. That makes sense, Phung Ni?
Yes.
Okay, because remember, elephant is a noun, of course, so needs an article in front of it. In this case, the article should be an. Okay. Kak Zung,
Yes.
have you ever been to a zoo, Kak Zung? Have you ever been to a zoo?
Yes, I have been to a zoo since I was a kid.
Okay. I've been going. I have
To the zoo.
zoo since I was a kid. I have been going to the zoo since I was a kid. Can you say that for me, please, Kekson?
I have been going to the zoo since I was a kid.
Perfect. Perfect English, Kekson. That is the way to say it. I have been going to the zoo since I was a kid. Okay. I know a lot of prepositions in that sentence, but you need to use them all, okay, to speak fluently. Good, Kekson. Bao. Bao.
Yes,
Okay, Bao, if you go to a zoo, Bao, what is an animal that you would like to see the most if you go to a zoo? Bao, can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Did you hear the question, Bao?
Yes, I can hear that.
Good. Okay, you have to answer quickly, please. If you go to a
Yes.
zoo, what is an animal you would like to see the most?
Would like to see I would like to see a monkey because the intelligence they have and the way they interact each other.
Sorry, the way they what, Bao? The way they.
They interacted each other.
Okay, good. The way they interact with each other. Okay, I like to see the way they interact with each other. Okay, can you please say that, Bao?
I want to see they interact each other.
Almost. I want to see how they interact with each other. Can you say that, Bao?
I like to
I want
see
to see, yeah, how.
they interact each other.
Okay, with each other. Remember to use with. I want to see how they interact with each other. Okay, thank you, Bao. Viet An.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, we are moving on from animals now. I'm going to talk about what days of the week and what you do on days of the week. So, Viet An,
Yeah.
what is your favorite day of the week? What is your favorite day of the week?
Um, I like both Saturday and Sunday because it's time to relax. And similarly, this day I don't care about study a lot, or I can hang out with my friend and
Okay, good, Viet An. You use similarly. Excellent. That's
yes,
good. Very
I
good, Viet
can
An.
go to cinema
Yeah.
to
Yeah, that's good, Viet An. That's all I need.
yes.
Two or three sentences. That's good, Viet An. Okay, good. And you use similarly very well. Nok Ha, Nok Ha.
Yes.
What is your least favorite day of the week? your least favorite day?
I think it's kind of unusual that my least favorite day of the week is Sunday because I have 2 extra class in the Sunday, so it's not a day for me.
Sorry, so it's what was the last part of your sentence, Nokha?
It's not the day for me.
Okay, it's not the day for me. Is okay. You would better to say, Nokha, so it's not my favorite day. Okay? Is better. Can you say that please, Nokha? It's not my favorite day.
It's not my favorite day.
Okay, good. That is better. That is better English. Okay. Okay, Nokha. So I'm sorry to hear Sunday is not your favorite day. Okay. You're speaking to me on your unfavorite day. Bao Ling.
Yes.
What is your favorite day of the week, Bao Ling?
I think my favorite day is Saturday and Sunday because it's an off day and everyone get a relax at home. And moreover, I can hang out and get a rest.
Okay, good. Good use of moreover, Bao Ling. Perfect. Okay, the only thing I will correct, instead of saying it is an off day, okay, say it is a day off. Okay. All right. If you say off day in English, usually means you are not feeling well, all right, or you are doing something bad. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, it has a different meaning. So in English, if you say I'm having an off day, it means I'm not feeling well today, or my work is not going well today. Okay, so that is different from day off, which is of course day when you can relax, when you have no work. Okay, so 2 different meanings. So you talk about day off. Okay, Feng Ling.
Yes.
Okay. By the way, everyone, please keep paying attention because I'm going to go with everyone. Okay. So, Feng Ling, what is your least favorite?
Is word that my favorite day is Monday and Friday. Until now, I don't have any extra class in that day, so I can lay on my bed and relax.
Okay, good. I can laze on my bed and relax. That's good, Feng Ling. Thank you. Kian,
Yes, teacher.
what is your favorite day of the week?
My favorite day is Wednesday and Friday. Firstly, I don't have any extra class on this day, and besides that, Friday is the day that my mom has to go to market, so I can get oversleep.
Sorry, so you can get
Oversleep.
Okay. So I can sleep in. I can sleep in.
Okay.
Okay, is what you say in English. I can get oversleep doesn't make sense in English. Okay, Kian? Okay, you have to say so I can sleep in.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
On Friday, my mum goes to market, so I can sleep in. All right, thank you, Kian. And finally, Michael Bao Ming.
Yep.
What is your least favorite day of the week, Michael?
Well, my least favorite day of the week is probably Monday, since it is really annoying to start a new work day. Or otherwise, it is quite fun to unite friends at the class.
Okay, just the last part of your sentence. You said it is quite fun to, did you say unite?
Yeah, unite with your friends at the class.
Okay, with to not quite the right word, Michael. Yeah, okay. It is quite fun to, you're better to just say meet. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, better just to say it is quite fun to meet with my friends in the class. Okay. Unite has a slightly different meaning. Okay. Unite means to join together with other people in some common cause. Okay. It is
okay.
not quite the word you use just when you are meeting and greeting friends. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Unite you would use when you are going to maybe get together with some people to I don't know, to protest against something or something like that. Okay. So better to use meet. Okay, everyone, I'm going to go one more time around everyone, give you more practice at speaking. Feng Ni, are you ready? Feng Ni?
Yes.
Okay, so Feng Ni, Kak Zung, and then Bao. Feng Ni, what is the busiest day of the week for you?
For me, the busiest day in my week is Thursday, because I have two extra class in this day, is English and math on the same day.
Okay, good. Good answer. Perfect English, Feng Ni. Great. Kak Zung,
Yes.
what is the busiest day of the week for you?
For me, the busiest day of the week is Monday, because it's the first day of the week. So I need to study a lot at school. Moreover, after school, I have two extra class that I need to join.
Great. Great answer, Kak Zung. Perfect English. Okay, good use of moreover. Very good. Bao. Bao.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, what is the busiest day of the week for you, Bao?
For me, my busiest day of the week is Monday, the start of the day when everybody is come back to their busy life. And I have class from the morning, start on 7 a.m. And also in the afternoon, I have an extra class start from the 5 p.m. So it's my this day of the week.
Okay, that's good, Bao. Okay, good. Good answer. Okay, so next is Viet Ang, Ngoc Ha, Bao Ling. Viet Ang,
Yeah, teacher.
what is the busiest day of the week for you?
My busy day is Monday and Wednesday because I have a lot of study time. Yes, and moreover, I almost don't have enough energy to study for all day. Just
Okay, so moreover, I don't have enough energy to study all day. Can you
yeah.
say that, please? Can you say that, please, Viet Ang? Moreover, yeah,
Moreover,
yeah,
I don't have enough energy to study all day.
good, much better. That's good, Viet Ang. Ngoc Ha,
Yes.
Ngoc Ha, what is the busiest day of the week for you?
At the moment, of course, the busiest day of the week is my Sunday because I have two extra class. You already know. So because uh because I have extra classes, so don't have time to relax like usual one. So Sunday is become my busiest day of the week in the week.
Okay, so just three things to correct, Ngoc Ha, okay? Two extra classes, okay? Classes, has to be plural, okay, Ngoc Ha? Ngoc Ha,
Can you hear me?
I can now. Okay, so you have to say classes, okay? Okay, Ngoc Ha? I can't hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, you said to me two extra class, okay? Has to be classes, plural. Two extra classes, okay? You said to me, you already know. okay, you need to say as you already know. Okay?
Okay.
Can you say that for me, please, Nokha? As you already know.
As you already know.
Good. Okay, that's much better. As you already know. And the last one to correct, you said like usual one. Okay, has to be just like usual. Don't need to say one. Okay.
Okay.
I can't relax like usual. I can't relax like usual. Don't need to say one. Okay, thank you, Nokha. Okay, so next is Bao Ling, Fung Ling, then Kian, then Bao Ming. Bao Ling. Bao Ling.
Yes. Yes.
What is your busiest day?
I think my busiest day is Wednesday because I have to study at school, and furthermore, I have a extra class at afternoon and evening. So I think it's the most busiest day.
Okay, good. Furthermore, I have an extra class in the afternoon and the evening. Okay,
Yes.
afternoon and the evening. And how did you finish? How did you finish?
I say the conclusion. So that is my busiest day.
Okay, so that is why it is my busiest day. Can you say that, please?
Yeah. That is why it's my busiest day.
Good, that's better. That is why it's my busiest day. Feng Ling.
Yes.
Okay, Feng Ling, what is the busiest day of the week for you?
My busiest day of the week for me is Thursday. After my math class ends, it takes me 30 minutes to get home, and my literature class starts right after that. So I don't have enough time to rest and shower.
Okay, what was the last word?
Shower.
Enough time to rest. Spell that for me, please. Feng Ling?
Can I chat that if you don't hear it clearly?
I'm not hearing it clearly. I don't have time to rest and
Shower.
shower. Okay, good.
Okay.
Sorry, I couldn't hear. It sounded like rest and show. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. That is better. Shower.
shower.
Shower. Yeah. Just be careful to pronounce the end correctly. I don't have enough time to rest and shower. That's good. Thank you, Feng Ling. Good English.
Thank you.
Kian.
Yes.
Okay. What's your busiest day, Kian?
So far, Thursday has been my busiest day because in Thursday I have both math class and literature class in one day. I try my best not to sleep in the math class because the literature before it often makes me exhausted.
Often makes me, what was your last word? Often makes me,
Exhausted.
often makes me exhausted. Good. Good English, Kian. Very good. Okay. No mistakes, Kian. Excellent. Michael Baoling.
So is it my turn or is it her turn?
It is your turn already, Michael. Okay.
Okay.
What is the busiest day of your week?
Well, the busiest day of my week is probably like Saturday, since it's almost the end of the week. On the other hand, though, even though it is busy, but I really like the day.
Sorry. On the other hand, although it is busy, did you say I really like that day?
Yeah, I really like the day.
Okay, I realize Saturday. Good. Good English, Michael. Excellent. Okay, so you said, what was the linking word you used, Michael?
On the other hand,
On the other hand. Okay. On the other hand, what is another linking word you could have used, Michael? Give me a synonym.
Hold on. I think I have I used it in the sentence already.
No, I just want you to give me a synonym for on the other hand.
Okay.
What else could you say?
Conversely.
Yes, very good, Michael. Excellent. Okay, Kian,
Yes, it's me again.
can you please give me a synonym for the word also? Okay,
Also,
yeah, give me a synonym for it. For example, you know,
I think
yeah, go on.
I think it's two or moreover. I know.
Moreover is, yeah. Okay, I was going to
Oh.
give you an example sentence, such as, I also get tired in maths. Okay, so you could say, moreover, I get tired in maths. Okay, so I'm just testing everyone's synonyms. Okay, Feng Ling.
Yes.
Okay, can you please give me a synonym for, okay, likewise.
Like why?
Likewise. Can you think of a synonym for this?
Uh.
Easy word, begins with S. You know this word.
Similarly.
Yes, correct. Good. Similarly. Good. Ling.
Yes.
Okay. Can you give me a synonym, please, for furthermore? Furthermore.
In addition to that.
Correct. Very good, Ling. Perfect. Mokha.
Yes.
Okay. Can you please give me a synonym for however? However.
On the other hand.
Good. Viet Ang.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay. Can you please give me a synonym for also? Also.
On left 4.
Also, thinking of one begins with either F or M. Two easy ones, either F or M.
Moreover.
Correct. Good. Moreover. Okay. Means the same as also. Good. Bao.
Yes.
Can you please give me a synonym for on the other hand? On the other hand.
Okay. However.
Good. Exactly. Very good. However, and on the other hand are correct. Hak Zong.
Yes.
Likewise. Likewise. Give me a synonym, please.
Similarly.
Similarly. Very good. Excellent. And finally, Feng Ni.
Yes.
In contrast. In contrast.
As a consequence.
Ooh, as a consequence. Not quite.
What? Sorry, can you say again the word?
In contrast.
Yeah. On the other hand.
On the other hand is correct. And seeing as I have you here, Feng Ni, can you give me one that begins with C? A synonym for on the other hand and in contrast that begins with C. Can you remember the word?
No.
Okay. Michael? Ming.
Yeah.
Okay. On the other hand, and in contrast, there is another synonym begins with C. Can you remember it?
Have I said it before though? Is it conversely?
It is conversely. Very good. Well done. Conversely. Okay, Feng Ni? Feng Ni?
Yes.
Okay, conversely. Can you say that, please, Feng Ni?
Conversely.
Good. Okay, means the same as on the other hand and in contrast. That's good, Feng Ni. So again, everyone, I'm practicing these words with you just to help expand your vocabulary, so you are not using the same word all the time. Okay. All right. Now, for the rest of the lesson, we have 30 minutes to go. Going to look at processes. So just going to share this with you now. Before I go on, does anyone have any questions for me, what we have talked about so far? Okay, good. So what I'm going to be doing now with you, everyone, is, oh, hang on, just someone sent me a message in chat. All right, I've just seen your word. Thank you, Fung Ling. Okay, shall work. Good, correct. Okay. Let's go to the top of this document. Okay, here we go. All right, going to go very quickly through this. Again, most of you are familiar with this already. In part 1 of the IELTS writing test, you might be asked to describe a process. As I was saying before, process questions not as common as graphs or charts, but they do come up occasionally. They do come up occasionally, so you do know how to answer them. Okay, so one thing to remember is this. What does this say? Fung Ni, what does this say?
They are much easier to answer than the other test 1 question.
Good. Okay, so anyone, if you get a process question in writing task 1, it's actually good because it's much easier to answer. With a graph or chart, you have to analyze the data or the information. Okay, and sometimes that can be a little bit difficult when you are trying to work out what the graph or chart is saying. When you have a process question, all you have to do is describe what the process is showing from beginning to end. That is all you have to do. All you have to do. Okay, so much easier than graphs or charts. But we will do this now anyway, because you do need to be familiar. Okay, you do need to be familiar with how these go. Okay, so what I'm going to show you now are these things. Firstly, the different types of process questions. Okay, a 5-step plan for answering any process question. Okay, how to write an introduction, which, by the way, isn't different to introductions to graphs or charts, same sort of thing. Okay, I'll show you how to pick out the main features and write an overview, how to write about each stage in detail. So with process questions, it's the same as any other task 1 writing question. You still have 4 paragraphs. Okay, you still use hot to answer the question. Kak Zong.
Yes.
Can you please tell me, what does POT stand for?
Can you say again?
What does POT stand for? When you are answering a writing task 1 question, okay, you remember you use POT to help structure your answer. What does POT stand for? What do the letters stand for? P-O-T.
P-O-T.
Yeah, you know this, Kagzong. We've done this many, many times. Writing task 1 question. Okay, you use the acronym POT to structure your answer. Bao, can you help him, Bao? Bao.
Yes.
Yeah, what does POT stand for writing task 1?
Sorry, teacher, can I answer?
The P stand for paraphrase.
Yep.
The O for overview.
Yep.
And the T for, if I remember right, too detail.
You remember exactly right. Very good, Bao. Kak Zung.
Yes.
Kak Zung. All right, please pay attention, everyone. Do you remember what POT stands for now, Kagsun?
Yes.
Okay, what does it stand for, Kagsun?
This paraphrase, overview, and two detailed paragraph.
Correct. Okay, so remember, everyone. Okay, you use POT to answer any part 1 question, including process questions. Okay, so you still use POT to answer a process question. Okay, so there are generally 2 different types of process questions. Okay, natural and man-made. Okay, natural processes, Viet Ang.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, please read out what natural processes are.
Natural processes include things that it include things like the life cycle of a butterfly or frog, frequency of the water cycle, or how cows produce milk.
Produce milk.
Produce milk.
Good. Okay, so everyone, I'm sure you have seen these before, but I'm just going to remind you of these. Okay, process questions, okay, they can include natural processes, meaning processes from nature. Okay, so they will show you the life cycle of some animal, okay, or something like how do cows produce milk, okay, or rainfall. You might remember we looked at rainfall in an Australian town once, okay? Look at natural processes, okay? So there are 2 different types of process questions. First one is natural, and the other one is this sort of question. Nok ha.
Yes.
Can you please read this paragraph?
You might also be asked to describe a man-made process like how coffee, tea, beer, or wine are made, how cement or bricks are produced, or how an ATM or the internet works.
Good, thank you. Okay, so just remember, when you see either one of these, you still answer using POT, okay? Still answer exactly the same way. So you will either, with a process question, get a natural process, something to do with nature, or you will get a man-made process. We've looked at this before, how to make chocolate, okay? How to make bricks. These are man-made processes, all right? Doesn't matter if the question you get is natural or man-made, you always answer the same. Okay, this is your 5-step plan, how to answer a process question. Okay, first thing you must do, and again, this is very similar to how you answer other part 1 questions. The very first thing you must do is, Bao Ling, what must you do? Bao Ling. Bao Ling, oi. Phung Ling.
Yes.
Okay, Phung Ling, what is the very first thing you must do?
Understand the process.
Understand the process, okay? Just like with a graph or table or chart, you have to analyze the figures, okay, and work out what is happening. When you get a process question, understand the process is the first thing you must do, okay? Which means look at the start and end of the process, count how many stages there are, understand what each stage does, and what sort of relationship it has with the stage before and after it. Okay, that is step 1 when you are looking at a process diagram. Understand the process. Okay, and as usual, next step is paraphrase the question. Okay, this is your introduction paragraph. Always paraphrase the question. Okay, this is your overview paragraph. Okay, describe what is happening in the process, usually in 2 or 3 sentences. Step 4, okay, divide the process into 2 and write 2 separate paragraphs. And again, this is a reason why process questions are easier than graphs, tables, or charts. Very easy to divide a process in 2. Okay, you just look at how many steps there are in the process. Okay, if there are, for example, 8 steps in the process, 8 steps in the process, Kian,
Yes, teacher.
please answer this question for me. If there are 8 steps in the process, okay, how many steps do you have in each detailed paragraph?
4.
Correct. Good, Kian. Okay, you have 2 detailed paragraphs. If there are 8 steps, you have 4 steps in each paragraph. Okay, detailed paragraph number 1, Michael.
Yep.
Okay, Michael, this question is so easy, I am embarrassed to ask you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. In detail paragraph number 1, if you have an 8-step process, all right, what number steps would you have in detail paragraph 1?
4.
Yes. Okay. Steps 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. All right.
How
That's
does
what I
that
mean.
sound like a minor math?
I know, making it so too easy, which means in detail paragraph 2, Michael, what are the numbers of the steps you have in paragraph 2?
Also 4.
Yeah, and what are their numbers? If you have
Uh,
8 steps?
5, 6, 7, and 8.
Good. Very good. Thank you, Michael. Okay, sorry to ask you such an easy question. Okay, so, but I want to make sure all of you that you understand this, okay? If you have 6 steps in the process, Phung Ni, gone to sleep. Kak Zung,
Yes.
okay, Kak Zung, if you have 6 steps in the process, what number steps do you have in detail paragraph 1?
I think it's 3.
Yes, and what are the numbers of those steps?
There's 3, 2. Yes, 3.
Yeah, 3, but what are the numbers? So there are 6 steps in the process, okay? 6 steps in the process, Kakson, okay? You have 3 steps in detail paragraph 1. What are the numbers of those steps?
The number of those steps.
Yeah, very, very easy.
The 3.
Yeah, there are 3. The numbers, everyone, are 1, 2, and 3, okay? So, Kakzung, okay, what are the numbers of the steps in detail paragraph 2?
Till paragraph 2.
Yeah. If you have 6 steps in the process, okay, in detail paragraph 2, what are the number of the steps? What are their numbers? Okay, this is, am I making this too hard for everyone? Okay, in detail paragraph 1, Kagzung, the step numbers are 1, 2, and 3. Okay, what are the step numbers in detail paragraph 2?
It's 4, 5, and 6.
Correct. Yes, very easy. Okay, so when you are looking at a process, we will look at one in a moment. Okay, you just count the number of steps, okay, and then divide it in 2 for the detailed paragraphs, because you have 2 detailed paragraphs. Okay, so very simple, everyone. Okay, process questions are very simple. All right, so again, I'm going to go very quickly through this because we only have 15 minutes left of the lesson. Next week, we will write a process answer. I just want to finish though showing you how the plan works. So if this was your question, okay, this is a sample paraphrase. Okay, so Bao,
Yes.
can you please read question 1?
The diagram below shows the process of photosynthesis.
Good. Photosynthesis. It's pronounced photosynthesis. Good. And Viet Ang,
Yeah, teacher.
can you please read the paraphrase of question 1?
The illustration demonstrates how plants produce energy from sunlight.
Good. Okay. So this, everyone, is a paraphrase, obviously, of this. Okay. Nok ha.
Yes.
Okay. Looking at these two, the question and the paraphrase, what word has been used instead of diagram?
Illustration.
Correct. Bao Ling, are you back? Bao Ling.
Yes.
What word has been used instead of shows?
Demonstrate.
Correct. Okay. And finally, Feng Ling.
Yes.
What words have been used instead of the process of photosynthesis?
Photosynthesis.
Yeah. How has that been paraphrased? Look at the paraphrase. How has that been paraphrased?
Produce energy from sunlight.
Yes. Photosynthesis, everyone. I'm sure you know this in Vietnamese, but in English, synthesis is, read this again, please, Fung Ling. What is photosynthesis?
How plants produce energy from sunlight.
Correct. Okay, so everyone, I'm sure you can see how this has been paraphrased. Okay, illustration instead of diagram, demonstrates instead of shows, photosynthesis, how plants produce energy from sunlight. Next question. Kian,
Yes, teacher.
please read question 2, Kian.
The diagram below shows how electricity is produced in a nuclear power station.
Excellent. Please also, Kian, read the paraphrase. Read the paraphrase.
And the illustration below shows the process of how nuclear power plants make electricity.
Thank you, Kian. Fong Ni.
Yes.
Okay, Feng Ni, looking at the question and the paraphrase, what word has been used instead of diagram?
The illustration.
Correct. Okay, they've used shows in both. Okay, what is a word that you could use? Kak zung. Kak zung. Kak zung. Oi.
Hello, I'm here.
Okay, Kak zung. What is a word? You can see the question 2 and the paraphrase have both used the word shows. What is a synonym you could use instead of shows? Kak zung.
Demonstrate.
Correct. Demonstrates. Good. Okay. And you can see here, bao.
Yes.
Okay. Instead of saying this, okay, what has the paraphrase said? Sorry, Bao, I can't hear you.
I think it's how electricity.
Yeah. How has this been paraphrased, Bao? That's what I want you to tell me. How has this been paraphrased?
I think the paraphrasing is that is produced in
No, just read the paraphrase for me, Bao. It is already done for you.
Is produced. I read all of that.
Yes.
So the electricity is produced in a nuclear power station.
A nuclear power station, good. And how has that been paraphrased, Bao? What does it say in the paraphrase?
The paraphrase below. Sorry,
Yes.
sorry. The process of how nuclear power plant make electricity.
Good. Okay, good. So everyone, again, please pay attention to these paraphrases. Okay, so you will see with this paraphrase, okay, what they have just done is basically change the order of the words. Okay, change the order of the words. Instead of saying how electricity is produced by a nuclear power station, they said how a nuclear power station makes or produces electricity. So this is just to remind you how to paraphrase things. All right, as you all remember, okay, I won't do this now, but the overview is the most important paragraph in the whole essay. Okay, the overview is the most important paragraph because why is the overview the most important paragraph? Kian.
Because
Because
oh, you keep talking.
yeah. Why is the overview the most important paragraph?
Because we can have a overall look at all the chart or the table that the topic gives us.
A little bit more to it than that. Not hard.
I think it's because that we can show the examiner that we understand the diagram.
Correct. Thank you, Nokha. Okay. The overview, everyone, just to remind you, is the most important paragraph because this is where you show that you understand what is in the chart, the bar graph, the table, the process, the map, anything. Okay, anything to do with writing task one. The overview is the most important paragraph because you need to show that you understand, okay, what is happening. If you don't show you understand what is happening, it's very hard to get a good mark, okay, if you are not interpreting or analyzing. Okay, these are some of the words that you need to use when you are describing a process, okay? Again, these words aren't new to you, okay? But especially when you are talking about a process that has different stages, you need to use these words, some of which are synonyms for each other. Okay, Viet Ang. What are the first two, please, Viet Ang?
Yeah. Firstly, and first of all.
Okay, these two mean exactly the same. Okay, you can use either one. Firstly and first of all, exactly the same. Okay, next one. Bao Ling, are you back?
Yes.
Okay, Bao Ling, what are the next two?
Secondly, after that.
Okay, secondly, after that. Okay, you can use after that instead of thirdly. Usually you don't say thirdly or fourthly or fifthly, okay, in English. So you might say firstly and you might say secondly, then the next thing you will say is after that, okay? Don't usually say thirdly. You can, but it is not common English, okay? After firstly and secondly, you just keep on saying after that, then after that, then after that, okay? Or something like this, following that, okay? Following that and this word here are synonyms, okay? Phung Ling.
Yes.
Okay, what is the synonym for following that?
subsequently.
Good. Okay. Subsequently. Good. Okay. This is a very useful word to know. So please, everyone, if you don't know this word already, please add it to your word list. Subsequently. Subsequently. Okay. It's a good formal word that you should know. It just means and next or following that. Okay. But instead of saying following that all the time, or instead of saying after that all the time, you use a synonym, subsequently, which is a very good formal word to know. Okay. So I will quickly, in the last 5 minutes or so we have left, just show you this, so that next week we are all ready to start writing our answer for this, everyone. Okay, here is an example of a process. Okay, I know it's a little bit small. I'll try and make it a bit bigger. Then I run into this problem. Okay. All right. Kian,
Yes, teacher.
can you see writing task 1?
Yes, I can see it very clearly.
Good, excellent. Can you please read, okay, what it is about? Please read it to me.
The life cycle of the silkworm and
Yeah,
stage
sorry,
in
just
a part.
just read out the whole of this part, please, Kian. This part here.
Okay. The diagrams below show the life cycle of the silkworm and the stage in the production of silk cloth.
Good. Okay. Thank you, Kian. That's all I need. Thank you. Okay. So you can see these diagrams show the life cycle of the silkworm and the stages in the production of silk cloth. Okay. Michael, Balming.
Yep.
Is this a natural or man-made process?
Well, I'm pretty sure this is natural.
Is it?
Oh, it's the production. That is man-made.
Correct. Okay. So if I ask you again, Michael, is this a natural or man-made process? What do you tell me?
Well, it's a man-made process.
And
Uh,
what is this part?
and that's also natural since there's a
It
life
is.
cycle.
Good. Okay. So it is both. Okay.
A combination of both.
It is a
Mixture.
combination of both. Thank you, Michael. So you can see, I hope, everyone. Knock hard.
Yes.
Okay. Does that make sense to you? So you can see this is a combination of natural and man-made. Okay. Is that right? Okay, good. So, Nokha, while I've got you, how many steps are there in the life cycle of a silkworm? How many steps?
There are 5 steps.
Good. Okay, there are 5 steps in the life cycle. Tong Ni.
Yes.
Okay, what is the first step in the life cycle of a silkworm?
It's a egg.
Yeah. So, but describe to me what you think happens. Look at it. Yes, it's eggs, but what is actually happening in step 1? Step 1, what's happening?
Like they give birth on the leaf.
Correct. Good. Good. You have the right idea. So the correct English word is you lay the egg. Okay.
Yeah.
Lay the egg. Good. Okay. Going down to this one now. So you are correct. So there were 4 cycles. 4 cycles. Sorry, 4 stages. Kakzung. Kakzung.
Yes.
Okay. How many days are there? How many days in the life cycle of a silkworm? How many days? Not too difficult, Kakzung. Just read the diagram, please. How many days in the life cycle of a silkworm?
About 30.
No, much easier than that. Kakzung, much easier. Okay, Bao.
Yes,
How many days in the life cycle of the silkworm?
10 days.
No. Việt An.
Uh,
Việt An.
Yeah, teacher.
How many days in the life cycle of a silkworm?
Uh, uh, it 16 days.
Correct. Thank you, Việt An. Everyone, 16 days. Okay, you can see, very simple. 16 days. So this, remember, this is the part that I talked about where you have to understand what the diagram is telling you. Okay, so that is why I asked Fung Ni what happens in stage 1. Okay, then I asked you how many days in the cycle. This is the sort of thing you must look at. Okay, there are 16 days in the life cycle of a silkworm. Okay, from when it is an egg, okay, and then it turns into a moth. Okay, takes 16 days. All right, now looking at here, which is, remember, this is the man-made process. Man-made process. Okay. Nok Ha, back to you, please. We're almost finished. Okay, Nok Ha. How many stages are there in the production of silk cloth?
5 stage.
There are 5 stages. Okay, very simple. Bao Ling.
Yes.
Bao Ling. Okay, what is the 4th stage in the production of silk cloth?
First is like boil the silk cloth in the water.
The 4th stage, I think boil is stage number 2.
Oh no. Oh, it's like a collect. Like select the cocoon.
Stage number 4, everyone, is this. Okay, twist. Okay, where it is twisted. Does this make sense now, Bowling?
Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it looks like, what would you call this, Bowling? What would you call this?
The thread.
The thread, correct. And you know it's the thread because you can see this here. Okay, the thread is twisted, and then what happens to it? Fung Ling.
This
The thread is twisted and goes where?
going to die.
It does, but it is also what happens to the thread. It is
We
yes, okay. It is, you know, okay. Weave. Do you know what the verb is?
I
The
do
verb
not.
form of this.
This mean cut it in small.
Okay, everyone. I'm going to stop the lesson now. But the last word is woven. Okay, it is woven. Okay, the thread is woven into what? Fung Ling, woven into what? Fung Ling, oi.
Yes, I'm here. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm mute.
Yeah, the thread is woven into what? Look at this. What is it?
Into dye,
Sorry,
into silk clothes.
correct, silk cloth. Pronounced cloth. Cloth. Yeah, yes. The thread is woven into silk cloth. Okay. All right, everyone. We'll come back to this next week. So that is the end of the lesson for today. Okay. So like I say, next week, we will continue to look at how to analyze the process diagram. But the things to remember, just to summarize, is the first thing you must do, of course, is understand the process. Okay. Understand whether it is a natural process or a man-made process. In this case, okay, that was a combination of both processes. It looked at the life cycle of the what? The life cycle of the what, Kian? The first diagram.
The life cycle of
Cycle
silkworm.
Correct. Okay. And the second, the man-made part of it was kakzung. Kakzung.
Yes.
The man-made part of it was how to make what?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. The first part of the diagram we just looked at was the life cycle of the silkworm. Okay. What was the second diagram about? How to make what?
Sorry, I don't remember.
Okay, everyone pay attention. How to make, what was it? Bao. How to make? How to make cloth. Yes, how to make silk cloth. Okay, so we will continue our look at this next week. Okay, thank you, everyone. Great to see you all. Hope you all have enjoyed the rest of your Sunday, except for you, Nok Ha. Now you have told me that Sunday is your worst day of the week because you are so busy. So I hope it's not too tiring, Nok Ha. Okay, but look forward to seeing you all next week. Okay, we will continue the process diagram, how to analyze them, and then we will practice writing one. And like I say, don't get too stressed or confused about this because process diagrams are one of the easiest questions you can get once you have worked out the steps. Okay, thank you, everyone. Great to see you all. Look forward to seeing you next Sunday. Gap Lai Sao. Gap Lai Sao, everyone. Bye.
Goodbye, Miss Rick.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, so Miss Hara isn't here today.
I haven't seen her. I'm not sure where she is.
Oh,
Yeah,
probably
no, I haven't talked to her.
probably she's on the vacation.
I don't think so. I know she was away during the week, but I think she came back.
Oh, all right. Well then, goodbye, Miss Rick. See you
Okay.
next week.
Yeah, have a good week, Michael. Have a good week.
Goodbye.
Okay, nice to see you. Bye, Michael. Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh yeah, I
Bye-bye.
think about the email on the Thailand. I think I didn't receive any.
You didn't receive any. I don't think I emailed you about Thailand.
Oh,
I think I just mentioned it last week. I
okay.
mentioned it. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
And I am here for 4 more weeks.
I didn't know that you're here that long.
Yeah. So for 4 more weeks. Same as last year. I did it last year too.
Oh.
So
I
I
wish you was.
come to visit my relatives.
I wish you were here that long in Vietnam.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
All right. See you
Okay.
later.
See you next week. Bye, Michael.
Okay. Goodbye, Miss Rick.
Bye-bye. Bye, Fung Ling.